It helped the governments get instant location details if they ended up getting manipulated or seduced by a nightcrawler to sign a contract that would give away their bodies for a price. In the case of Levi, he was just shown a nightmare by those nightcrawlers of the worst memory of his entire life. Some memory of his parents getting slaughtered and having his eyes ripped out of their sockets. Such a traumatic experience was all the fuel the nightcrawlers needed to attempt and seduce Levi to sign his life away for the price of getting his revenge. Since he was completely blind, linking him permanently to the shadow dimension, he was under their constant harassment daily for the past decade. Unfortunately, hundreds, if not thousands of nightcrawlers had given it their best, but not a single one of them managed to break Levi's mental defenses. It wasn't because his mental fortitude was indestructible. He simply was wise enough to understand that signing such a contract would never get him the answers he wanted. Of course, there were bound to be some close calls, but still, he pushed through. If he knew those nightcrawlers had it in them, he would have signed those horrible contracts in a heartbeat, even if it meant becoming a sleepwalker running amok. Unbothered by the familiar crowd of distant nightcrawlers roaming in the infinite darkness, Levi picked a small device that resembled a silver hearing aid piece on top of the nightstand. This was Neuralins, the most used device across the globe in all holy regions due to possessing all the qualities of a smartphone and the ability to produce holograms. Usually, it came in pairs. An earpiece and a thin contact lens, made out of hydrogels, placed on a single cornea. The earpiece was the main device and was connected to the contact lens, allowing the user to tap into the services of a personal Astra AI assistant and the ability to create tiny holograms that only he could see unless he wanted to expand them. Unfortunately, Levi could only rely on AI services through sound. After picking it up, he wore it on his right ear, hiding it under his messy curly black hair, with a single press of a small button at its side. A feminine robotic voice resounded in his ear. "Welcome back, Sir Levi. What can I help you with? Please enlighten me with today's news and tomorrow's settlement." Levi requested politely as he started walking towards the bathroom, keeping his hand affixed to the nearest wall to him. Although he could use the Neuralin's AI to guide him to the bathroom, Levi preferred doing it on his own by counting his steps. He only relied on the device's services in unfamiliar places, so that he wouldn't always be reliant on it for every simple task.